Right guys, how are we all doing? It's Andy here from Peninsula Painting Projects, and here we have it. This is Warhammer Conquest issue 25. Let's get this packaging off this because the glare of the lights are reflecting upon it, and we've just seen what's in next week's, but we already know, don't we? So guys, unfortunately I've left my my other part of the Dreadnought back at home. I'm in the shop at the moment, but I did what I said I would do last week. I've obviously clipped it off the sprue, primed it, put the pin wash on it, and then done the edge highlight. And it looks pretty decent, to be honest, guys. You know, I've hardly ever done pin washes since I've been collecting. I've always just slapped the wash all over the model. But anyway, let's have a look at the sprue. So this is 2 sprues, although then it's not. It's just 1 sprue, isn't it? You know, we can just snap it in half, and now it's 2. But anyway, we've got the back here, which if you look is you know, fairly detailed, quite big and chunky. The other side of his left arm, and this back of his legs, which are pretty decent as well. And he's got a flamer, heavy flamer on this arm, and then on this side we've got the rest of the front of his legs, the Gatling cannon, which we've got the other half on the other sprue, and his other foot. So to me, I like this model. It's a very nice model. As you've seen in the last video, I got a Blood Angels one, and some of you may have seen on Facebook, I've got one for my Space Wolves as well, which is obviously blue. So let's have a look at the magazine, and as you know guys, we're saving approximately, so it's 19 pounds, is it? We're saving about £7, aren't we? Which isn't too bad. Off the top of my head. But let's have a look at the magazine. So obviously in this magazine, it's obviously the battle games in the 41st millennium, discover more dreadnoughts, paint your Redemptor and powerful models in your game, which will be very interesting. Ooh, we've got the Redemptor Dreadnaught here. Let me just see if we're going to turn this light off, guys. Hold on a sec, let me just pause it. That's a little bit better, that glare's gone now. But so yeah, we'll look at the Redemptor Dreadnaught, which is a very nice little kit here. I've got one of these, which I bought in the, was it the Battle of Cal for Prospero brand? It was one of those 30k sets, and I think I've got this exact one, the Stormbolter, not the Stormbolter, the Auto Cannon or Gatling gun, whatever it's called, and the Power Fist. But it's, sorry, it was off camera there. It's a really nice model. And obviously painted in Ultramarines, which I collect Ultramarines. I personally don't think these fit in to the Space Wolves. They look too plain. Obviously you must be able to get Forge World ones with Space Wolf parts in it, but you know, obviously I've already got one. Don't really want any more because I'm not even sure whether the rules are any good for these. But yeah, so that's a bit more information about the Redemptor Dreadnaught. Ooh, an Ironclad Dreadnought. Now this is something I wouldn't mind getting, especially with the new beta bolt rules that are out. So this is equipped with a chain fist and hurricane bolters. So each one of those bolters would have the rapid fire special rule, which obviously grants it double the shots if it hasn't moved when it's within obviously its longest range, or whether it's in short range. And here's some information about Dreadnought weapons. Nice bit of artwork there. That's the Black Templars Space Marine chapter, which looks very nice in my opinion. So we have got Lalaz Cannon, Plasma Cannon, Missile Launcher, Multi-Melter, Assault Cannon, and Dreadnought Close Combat Weapon. All very nice. Ooh, Disciples of Decay. Very interesting. What's this then? Oh, information about Death Guard. Okay. Traitor Guardsman. Oh, look at this artwork. Traitor Guardsman, Dark Mechanicus, Traitor Knights, and Traitor Titans. All will be very interesting to read, and look at the artwork on the bottom here. It's very nice. And then how to paint your Redemptor Dreadnaught. You're going to need your null and oil, or null oil, a Agrax Earth Shade. They want you to use your Astro Granite texture paint, Abaddon Black, what else are you going to paint it? Ultramarine Blue, and the rest of that. So, yeah, wonky donkey. So as we know, guys, it's the same as all the previous painting tutorials within this magazine. You're painting the blue, you're painting the silver, and so on and so forth. And at the end of it, you should be left with something that looks like this. I'll tell you to put the texture paint on. I've just noticed it does say here, use your medium brush, which I would advise. I would probably use your starter brush that you got in it and use your medium brush. Saying that you might use your starter brush for your edge highlighting, but pretty much use an old brush, guys. Do not use your nice brush. I wouldn't really advise that, to be honest. So obviously it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? You know, that's your basic paint job there, and it looks pretty decent. I hope they're going to give us a paint for edge highlighting in the future. That'll be pretty cool. And then Redemptor, ooh, look at this, Redemptor Strike. So I'm guessing it's Redemptor Dreadnaught versus these Plague Marines and Poxwalkers. That'll be very interesting to have a little read over that. So there's the datasheet here for the Redemptor Dreadnaught, and here's the damage chart. So it tells you, obviously, once it starts taking damage, its movement, ballistic skill and weapon skill diminishes, and obviously this is how many wounds it has left, which is fairly interesting. Unfortunately, other Dreadnoughts don't have this, so this is sort of like a situation where your opponent will target this guy over everything else because it's only got 13 wounds, doesn't take much to destroy it. So that may be something that you need to consider if you field this in your army. But apart from that, it's an awesome model. It looks really cool. And then what have we got here? So it tells you how much movement it does, 6 inches, 8 inches and stuff like that. Here's another data sheet for that. And then Fury Unleashed. Might versus Blight. Ooh, that'll be interesting. So what do we get next week? Next week we get some Rackard Fleshshade, Abaddon Black. And the following week we get a Rhino, a Chaos Rhino at that. I can't see that being added into it. I'm not sure whether you get the Nagel symbols with this kit. I don't recall getting it in the one that I had many years ago, but like I just said, it was a long time ago, so you may forget. I think you do get the transfers in the other kit. It'll be very interesting to find out if we get the transfers for this kit as well. So guys, what do you think of this issue? Were you able to get your issue this week? I hope you did, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to join the Facebook group Peninsula Hobby and Chill. Hope you have a great day. See you later, guys. Tra.